Morning, beautiful artisans on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. So, this morning, I just want to have a brief share with you on a drawing that I finished this morning that will be posted on Saatchi Art. And I want to talk to you a little bit about Saatchi um, and another Boro inspired hat that I'm working on and how I'm making these hats. So I want to share that with you. This is a gift, and I want to talk to you about the lining on it also. And so first things first, anyway. This is called Chakra Kitty, and if you look at it, it has lots of vibrant colors. It has all the chakra colors, and I made waves within the kitty because when I look at animals and I look at people, pick up what I interpret as energy waves. And all of the vibrant colors are how I feel about pets. I love animals. I love animals. I believe they're sixth sense, they're very mystic, they're very loving. They bring messages to us that are for our better. And so, anyway, over on Saatchi several years ago, I had been posting my paintings and drawings, this and that. Wasn't really familiar with it. I wasn't sure how it really worked. I wasn't sure if my work, if that was the appropriate place. It is free to post your work over there until you sell, right? So the the crux of Saatchi is that you need to learn a few things. And I have learned a few things. They like you to be very organized. And I do have organizational skills. When I was an HR manager, I had organizational skills. And I use them and I use them well, but that was business. It's very different from art in my mind. So now with the artwork, a few things are given. You know, they want the artwork signed. They want to know that it's signed. So I say in the description now, signed on the front, my initials, and then signed on the back. And that way they know. I say in the description also, it's unframed. But a really important part of the description is they want to know what inspires you to do your work. What inspired me to do this work? Well, I practice chakra. I love to meditate and get clarity of mind, and I love the energy I feel from pets. Since I lost my pet, I feel like I've lost an incredible energy field in my life. So, do I get another pet? I don't know. That's a very difficult decision right now. But this is what I feel in my heart is this is the beautiful energies that I feel when I see pets. So, I wanted to express that. Um, and you might say it's expressionism, impressionism. They want to know that too. You got to use the key words that really reflect your art. So that's super important. And that's kind of been a little difficult for me to in on some areas because I'll go do a search and I'm like, why isn't my work popping up? Someone else's is popping up. Anyway, they have thousands of works out there, and there may be different reasons for that. Maybe you need to fine tune your keywords. So, anyway, these are a few things I'm learning. You can do what they call a print edition. They have open print and they have limited print. And so you can read the detail on the differences of those. But what that means is that Saatchi, for you, will take your art and print it. Like they'll sell it on printed poster paper, on print, on canvas. So that's a really great offer. And I like that whole idea. And basically, that's another reason why you want to sign your work. So the problem I have had is my signatures are different, different times of the year. So I really need to keep the same initials. That's pretty much what I'm doing because I go by Teresa. It's a CT. So that's my work. So that's one thing that I wanted to share with you. And oh, the thing I wanted to share with you that as you're creating, um, let's say you're really inspired by my piece of work. One of the things you want to do as an artist is focus on your own unique style because there's some YouTubers out there saying, oh, go over to Saatchi and look at what the career artists are painting and then, kind of do that. In my opinion, you really want to get in touch with your own creativity. What truly inspires you? Because if you're a career artist, you will not develop your creativity. It won't develop because you'll just be doing generic figures here and there. It won't have that meaning, that depth. So, because when you create, what you're doing is filtering through and clearing your mind. When you clear your mind, the subconscious that's sitting there that needs to be expressed or processed or brings you joy or maybe something you need to manage. All of these things, they are sitting there. They need to come up into your mind, into your consciousness. So, you want to clear your mind. You want to clear it either through your artwork and get in the zone, because when you do that, you'll notice more creative thoughts come through. Sometimes so many come through, you've got to write them down, capture them, and get them so you don't lose them. Sometimes you do have to do multiple projects to capture them. That's not a bad thing. However, what is not healthy is that you don't give your mind a rest from it. So you got to give your mind a rest from it at some point. But as you practice, as you work your art, you're developing your style. And you'll notice it, but it takes practice. You have to create in order to see your style come through. So, that I just wanted to share that with you on creativity. Um, the Boro inspired process, I am so happy that I discovered on Saatchi, which I didn't know, but you can post textile art. Now, I'm not going to go put all my hats on Saatchi. I don't think that's the appropriate place. However, I do think my wall pieces are appropriate to be posted, especially my diversity, my spring work that I've done. There's a bunch of work that I've done. So Saatchi, you can post mixed media. So that's another place. It's another idea that you can what you can do with your work. So this hat I wanted to share with you because this is a gift, and I wanted to show that each of my hats, when I create Boro from scrap fabrics, each of these hats, they're all going to have a round top. You have to have your diameter, something I believe anyway. Some people don't. They even piece together the tops. You can do that. Right now, this is how I'm doing it. I'm piecing together the body of the hat, you might say, and then even the brims. And depending on the denim, depending on the fabric I have, each hat will be different because of that. The size of the hat, I want it to be at least a 22-inch diameter. I have a big barrette in my hair, but I'm going to try this hat on because I love it. But it's a gift, so I won't be keeping it. But I love this. This is nice and comfy. It feels really good. I could pull it down and then, but what I'm going to do is it's not meant to be curled up, but I guess you could. You could curl it up like that. But I am going to put a lining in this hat, and you don't have to with jean hats. Jean material keeps a lot of warmth in. I'm wearing this jean jacket today. It's 50 degrees out, 52 in Vermont today, and this is warm on me. But I got this at a thrift shop for $5. There's a few thrift shops I go to, and there's one in particular I go to like all the time. However, I will stop at a few on the way home sometimes. And but this jean jacket was $5, and you don't usually see jean jackets, and it fits me. So I got it. And but I am going to do a Boro inspired sashiko stitch design on this coat, but I am waiting when I am really struck with exactly what I want to do, because I want to keep this coat and wear this coat. So, anyway, I wanted to share with you, and we will be doing more Boro inspired. We'll be focusing on the journals, Boro inspired fabric journals. So I've got everything placed out to do that with you. However, because I do work on multiple projects at a time, not at the same time, but I jump within the day, I might jump from project to project. You may see me sharing sharing other things with you. So rest assured that the journals are something I have at the top of the agenda. The other thing is over on Saatchi, I just found out you can share videos on your process. They like to see you work. They like to know who you are. This is important as an artist, and it's difficult for artists because sometimes we don't know exactly how to describe who we are. And the reason that's difficult is we're putting all our creativity into our work. So I've come up with the best I can do is that I love energy. I love good energy, and I love to express that. I love to be around that. So, that's my guide. And I am very spiritual and I do pray. So I like to try to emanate that through my artwork if I can also. So with that, I will be seeing you in the next one. Please keep your questions coming on what you like to see more of. That helps guide me to present to you and share with you what I can. So I will see you in the next one.